behold thee, flippant, vain, inconstant, childish, proud, and full of fancies. Women. Women all over the place. This station's seething with women. They think they're helping, I suppose, rushing about. What good can it do them? Or us? Well, let's swoop down and take a closer look at them. Take a cross-section of them, a handful, a couple of armfuls. The weaker sex, the fair sex, the gentle sex. Now, there's a dear little thing.
Number 6. I can't believe I'm really off.
Oh, dear. You're so anxious to go. You want to go away from us. You'll forget us, I'm sure.
Oh, Mummy, I knew you'd get upset. That's why I wanted you to stay at home.
Let go off all by yourself. You will write, won't you?
I'll write. That reminds me, I must get some notepaper. Oh, Babushka.
Oh, don't get lost. For heaven's sake, don't get lost.
Oh, we must have her for number 1, though it does seem a shame to take her away from her mother. Ah, we might keep an eye on this one. She looks worth following.
Tickets for the trains, tickets for the buses, platform tickets. Did you ever give me a penny, Maggie? Pennies here, pennies there. You can't take a step in England without putting your hand in your pocket. And your fare for Glasgow took a wee fortune. Oh, but you're good. When I get home, the house will no be the same. Oh, away.
Good, is she? Well, let's have her by all means.
Look, Doc, I've given you a good time.
Well, you've given away a lot, haven't you?
This dame, she is newfangled and a roving eye.
Come on, Dot. Turn it up. Let's come out of this. I got an absolute cert at 3:30 this afternoon.
Oh, yes, I know. Let's go to the races. Let's go to a show. Let's go to a club.
Well, why not?
Tomorrow, Maison Thingamy. Perming a lot of fat old women for the rest of my life. No, thank you.
Look, Doc, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going away. I want to change. Don't you understand? I want some fresh air. I want new people. And I'm going to have it.
So you're going to give me the air, eh? You know, Doc, I'm going to miss you. Won't you change your mind?
Definitely number 4. This foreign-looking one whose face is so lost and yet so angry. What about her? You agree? Number 5. Hello, what have we here?
Goodbye, 6. Goodbye. Certainly not. I'm coming right to the train with you. Now, Joni, dear, do remember to write. I shall miss you ever so. You don't realize how I worry about you. Marty, please, not again, not here. Well, we can't help having feelings, some of us. I'm sorry. You see, Joni, dear, if we only thought before saying how words can wound those that we love.
If you really want to know, I'm sick to death of your silly sentimentality.
There you go.
Oh, woman in our hours of ease, uncertain, coy, and hard to please. Well, she seems pretty hard to please. How about her for our 6th?
Daddy, there you are.
Oh, hello, my...
Oh, here's number 2 again. I'm glad she's back.
I'm so glad you managed to get here.
Yes, you know, all I do day in and day out is rush from station to station, waving my various offsprings away to the wall.
Thin red line of Lawrence's,
I hope you make a land fit for me to live in. Look after yourself, my dear.
After the way you've brought me up?
How much?
Anyway, the war's not going to last forever.
It had better not.
Anyway, she's in the bag, yes? Yes.
No, Maggie, this is my treat. I'll pay. How much? 8 pence, please.
Straight ahead. Hello, who's this? 6 women. 6 lives about to be turned upside down. 6 characters in search of what?
Some power the gift he gives to see yourselves as it perceives, so with some power the gift he gives to see yourselves as it perceives.
I doubt Robbie Burns must have written that in a railway train. Perhaps he did. Cigarette?
No, thanks. I can't seem to get on with the smoking.
How about you? Half pint.
Me? No, thank you.
You know, I can't help thinking all this is going to be rather fun.
The kind of fun sheep enjoy.
You never yet saw an unhappy sheep.
Ah, the girl we nearly left behind us.
Any room for a little one? Oh, sorry. I thought it was a rack in the carpet. It's all right. We all going to the same place, I suppose.
Looks like it.
Only caught the train with the skin on my teeth and haven't caught my brace yet. No?
Now it seems we're 7. Well, it's a lucky number. Seven characters in search of... Oh, that's it.
It's for you.
Oh, thanks so much. It's rather like being back at school again, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never been away to school.
Oh, haven't you? Funny, isn't it? You feeling a bit homesick?
No, No, not a bit. Thanks, Doris. I bet they cut me for a waitress's job. Bet you £1 million.
Why, are you a waitress?
Been plunking down plates all my life. 2-eyed steak, pounds on an island.
2-eyed steak? What's a 2-eyed
A
steak?
kipper.
Doesn't seem to have affected your appetite anyway.
You bet it hasn't. Rough sort of grub, though, isn't it?
You're getting it for nothing.
It's absolutely delicious.
Well, it's not exactly Cafe Royal. Don't you feel out of place in these clothes? I feel like a jam puff in a stew.
Well, it won't feel like that for long. We get our kip this afternoon.
No coupons, no cash. It seemed like heaven.
Merci. Merci.
One button stick. One button. honestly, Gretch. I'm sure it's too small. Then I give him it. Look, sit down. It's a little bit big, don't you think?
Oh, that's much too big. Oh, no, it's quite all right. I'm not taking it away from you. 3 vests, 4 shirts, 8 collars, 3 pair of panties.
Besides, they're a bit tough on the plates of meat. Do you sign your name here? Open and correct, ma'am.
Thank you, Sergeant.
The light's out in 15 minutes. Good night and sleep well. Good night, ma'am. I can't see in this mirror. Hold that up, will you? Well, the end of a perfect day.
Oh, what a day. Busiest I ever spent in my life.
Come on, hold it down.
Oh, sorry, Ducks. Honest, I think I'm going to like it.
Well, I think we might have quite a bit of fun.
Fun? It's too bad we're not here to enjoy ourselves.
Listen, Heartbreak, I had a good job and I chucked it. I didn't have to join up yet. I came here because I wanted to. I know there's a war on. You don't have to tell me there's a war on. And it will take more than a war to stop me combing my hair.
I'm sure of that.
Or having a bit of fun. When I stop having a bit of fun, I hope I'll be dead. And buried.
And so you will be, Doc Hopkins, if you don't cover yourself up. Makes me shiver to look at you. Where have you been? You missed the roll call.
Been fighting my way into a bath. On a Friday?
We take ours on a Saturday, after the flue's been swept. My mother adds a hot kettle after each one, but the last one gets it a bit cold.
You don't mean to say you use the same bath water?
Aye, we do. Where's the harm? It's all in the family. Oh, I'm dead beat. Whacked out.
No wonder they call these mattresses biscuits. Hard baked, all right, they are.
Would you like a sweet?
Yes, I'd love one, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Is that your intended?
Gracious, no. No, it's my brother.
What's the matter with her?
Maybe she has a stomachache.
Is there anything wrong, dear?
You're a fine one, aren't you?
Hmm? Come on, Half-Pint, cheer up. I want to go home.
We all want to go home, but we can't. We just have to grin and bear it.
Oh, don't pay any attention to her.
I can't scrub floors, clean my own shoes, peel potatoes. I've never done things like that before. Neither have I, dear. But we'll all be doing it together. I did so want to do something exciting and difficult. I wanted to get away on my own and be tough and independent. I've spent weeks dreaming about guns and batteries.
Will you be a good little girl? And I'll give you a nice big gun to fire. Great big gunny one. Boom, boom.
I'm awfully sorry.
What the heck's that? It's lights out.
Good night, dear.
Get some sleep, dear. Would you like a sweet? Good night. Are you all right? Me? Are you warm enough? Would you like a loan of my Spencer?
No, thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Well, 25 to a room.
I wish Ted could see me now.
Laugh. He'd kill himself.
It's the end of a long day, but it's the beginning of...
Tune! Now when I call tune up attention, bring your left foot smartly into the right. Tune! Jump! As you were. Smarter than that. Tune! Jump! Standard! Done! Easy.
Nice to get a rest. I think it's soppy. How can you stand and be easy?
Remember how close it turns to the right? One stop. Two. Don't forget to call at the time. Two. Tune. Turn. Move to the right in threes. Right. Turn. One stop. Two. Come on now. There's only one right in the army. Right. When I say by the left, quick march. Step off with your left foot and your right arm up. By the left. Quick! Wait for it, wait for it. By the left. Quick! March! Turn! Halt! Halt! Will you fall off to the nappy? Turn advance. Left. Turn! Now when I say by the left, quick march, I want to see you all step off with your left foot, not your right. Now we'll try it once more. Move to the right in threes. Right, turn. By left, quick march. Left, 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 right, left. Left, 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 right, left. Left, left.
Next three, please. Come now, don't look so terrified. There's nothing to worry about. Just calm down and relax. Now, would you come this way with me, please?
You're quite sure you see the kink on the circle? Yes. Right. Now, will you step back to the first line, please? What is it now?
1. I'm going to time you with a stopwatch, so you have to be as quick and as steady as you can, right? Now remember, you are looking for aeroplanes, and I'll show you each card for 2 seconds only. Are you ready? Letter A. Now this is letter B. Remember to put down letter B this time. Letter B.
Oh, baby!
Direct and strengthen those who lead, and give to those that serve loyal, humble, and teachable dispositions. Make us true and honest in all our dealings, diligent in work, kindly in spirit, watchful over our words, pure in heart, and bring us all to thy everlasting kingdom.
Left, left, move to the right in threes.
them. Squad, will retire. Build! Turn! Left, 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 right, left. Dressing by your left. But no time! Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Forward! And stand there! Stand! Left. Now that wasn't at all bad, but your marking time is far too quick, and when you're going forward, you're bending your bodies. Now this is how I want it done. Quick mark, time. Right, forward. Not the way in which you was doing. Now this is what you was doing. What? You was marking time and started off. Right, forward. Right. And quick mark, time. Yeah. Right, forward. Down, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left.
Are you sure no one else wishes to ask any questions? Now I'm going to tell you something I'm sure you're anxious to know. Your postings. These will be placed on your company notice board, which please refer to after duty for fuller details. The following auxiliaries will report to 21E Heavy ACAC Regiment, Straydown. Morris PR, Hopkins D, Miller B, Jones D, and Cooper S. To MT Training Centre, Camberfield. Story A, Dabrowski E, Roberts M, White B, Fraser M, Lawrence A, Austin H, Simpson J, King R, and Brown C. Posted to HQ Company and retained on the permanent staff of this depot, Hayden G.
Plonk, plonk. Mummy never let me do a thing, not even wash the puppy. But it's rather fun. I mean, doing things to oneself.
Which one is modern, petunia, or natural?
We've got to look our best for the passing out parade. I hear it's going to be a hell of a do.
Hi!
khaki bloomers, wearing khaki bloomers when she comes. Singing, I, ho, here to the gunners. Where are you two be?
Saying goodbye to the outfit.
She wouldn't hurry. I kept on telling her the lights would be out and she'd have to unpack in the dark.
Oh, fast, fast, fast.
Anne, come and give us a hand. Now, if you didn't have so many woolies, it would be a help. Oh, look, you're leaving sweets behind, isn't it? I half wish I were off to a battery, too, don't you?
Oh, I'd far rather hurl a book in a lorry than fiddle with one of their predictor contraptions. Have you not started yet, Doc Hopkins?
Everything's under control. I can't think how I collect all this junk.
We're going to miss you and your junk, aren't we, Anne?
Let's keep in touch. Just wait till you get one of my PCs. So I'm glad to be moving on. I feel I know what's what now. My salutes are knockouts. Watch out, Pippers, here I come.
That ought to shake 'em.
Shake 'em. They'll bring 'em down in flames.
We'll need to start learning more new regulations.
Not me. I'm left behind.
Tough luck, Gwen.
Yes, I'm stuck here. Mess orderly. Permanent mess orderly. Plump, plump, plump. Plates, plates, and plates for the duration.
Come on, cheer up. Aren't you getting married? Fred's next leave?
That's right. 7 days bliss, then he goes back to his destroyer. I get nightmares, him and that destroyer. Soppy date. But I'd rather be on a destroyer than go plunk, plunk, plunk all my life.
Still, it's all exciting, though, isn't it? I can't really believe I'm going to get next to those guns.
I shouldn't think there'll be all that much excitement. Still, it'll be a bit of, well, working alongside the boys.
Or to suit you alongside the boys.
And why not? What's the matter with boys? Boys are human nature.
So are headaches.
Who cares about a headache in a good cause?
I've been told that frozen virtue is no asset.
I wonder where we'll all be this time tomorrow night.
We'll find out soon enough.
Oh, I will miss you all.
We've all got to each other, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Still, one can get used to anything, can't one?
I'd like a last sweet.
How about you, Anne?
Where do we go from here? Hello, where are we now? Oh, a lorry. Of course, now we're fully fledged drivers.
Anne! Where are you, Anne? Here! Is that you? Gosh, what a sight. Come on, hurry up. We'll be late for the ball.
What are you talking about? I'm all ready.
Oh, come on, Cinderella. Get a move on. We'll never get you clean in time.
Oh, no fuss, Pot Maggie. Who cares about a pot of nice things?
Now, did you notice the creases are pressed in your skirt?
Oh, thanks, Maggie. Still, I wish we were wearing evening dress. It would be fun to feel fluffy again.
Would it? I've never had an evening dress.
Ain't you going to have a dance? No. Do you good. Take you out of yourself.
She's saying to him. Whatever it is, it's not having much effect. Look at that.
You take a turn.
don't mind if I do.
Thank you.
In Scotland, you can't get a look in with a girl unless you're a pole.
That's so. I haven't met a pole.
In that case, I'd better make hay while the sun shines.
I'm not one for haymaking myself. Maybe you'd sooner not waste your time.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks, Steve. My name's Alexander Balfour.
Comes to that. Mine's Maggie. Maggie Fraser.
You're kind of bonny in this, Fraser.
Oh, you're passing the crowd yourself.
Flatterer.
Look.
I say, who is that girl?
Oh, no, Henderson.
Here, let me rescue you.
Who's that?
You ought to find yourself a nice fellow. I knew a man once called Valentino. Well, at least he called himself Valentino. He promised to teach me the Congo. What a scream!
Ladies and gentlemen, the next dance will be a Paul Jones.
Well, he's my CEO, so I suppose I'll have to give way.
Of course, if he puts it like that, I suppose I should have to give way.
Thank you, sir.
It's a question of seniority. I'm afraid you will both have to give way.
Confidentially, I'm hoping to get my stripe soon. How long have you had yours?
Now, let me see. I got my third tape in 1919.
Oh, I see.
Oh, well, I've been in the army close on 30 years.
That's a long time.
I don't know. I look at it like this. You get a box of Beecham's pills. You'll pardon the expression. You don't take the whole lot in one gulp, do you?
No.
You take one each day. Well, the army's like that. You think in terms of 30 years it'll give you the gripes, but take it as it comes, day by day. It'll do you more good than harm. Only trouble is it gets a habit. You see what I mean?
Yes, I see. Excuse me.
No mistake about it this time. Why did we have to meet for the first time today?
What's wrong today?
It's too near tomorrow.
Oh.
Yes, my leave's up and I'm stationed 200 miles from here.
What are you doing here at your station 200 miles away?
Oh, my mother lives here. Oh, by the way, you are stationed here, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Why?
Most essential to see lots of one's mother evening. Don't you think? Date.
Is it? I don't even know my name.
Well, you don't know mine. That makes us quits. Cigarette?
No thanks.
Do you mind if I do?
Of course not. What a peculiar box.
That came from ME 109. It's about all that was left of it. Would you like to keep it?
I'd love to keep it.
Yeah, really?
You know, Maggie, you have a great resemblance to the woman I have a mind to marry.
Is that so? When's the wedding to be?
I'd marry tomorrow if it wasn't for the war.
You'll be doing one thing at a time.
I am that. Where's the sense in laying out good money for a home? You might be killed and buried before you have time to enjoy it.
Aye, that's practical. Is the lass of the same opinion?
How am I to know that when I haven't even seen her?
And how do you know we're so much alike?
I'm telling you. You're like the picture of the girl I have in mind to marry.
In your mind? You'd never credit what a difference that makes.
I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. Your body.
What do you think it's all leading to?
Well, that depends what we're fighting for. Mainly, I think, to create a world fit to live in.
That's been said before, hasn't it?
I know, but it's true. We're sick of a world in which people have to die because they don't know how to live. Aren't we? I mean, you and I, people like us. Aren't we?
Of course we are. Sick to death of it. But are we different to any other generation? Can we really do anything about it?
We've got to learn our lessons, sooner or later. Because each time the lesson gets worse. And if we do learn it, for the first time in history, we'll have something to live for, instead of just something to die for.
Perhaps, when it's all over, we'll appreciate peace and quiet all the more.
No, that's just the danger. It's so easy to relax. You can't just slide back into peace. You've got to fight to win peace, just as hard as you've got to fight to win a war.
Must we?
Were you listening?
Of course I was.
And the most marvelous grey eyes.
Yes, you told me that last night.
I know, but really she's wonderful. She's just your type of girl, too. And she's my type. That's never happened before, has it?
No, I'll admit that's new anyway.
You haven't lost her address, have you?
No, I've got it.
And you will get in touch with her, won't you?
I'll get in touch.
Ask her to tea or something, you know.
Any meal she likes.
But soon, because she might be moved.
Very soon. I promise.
All right, Taffy, I'm practically there. Goodbye, darling. God bless. Take care of yourself and drink your milk like a good girl. and don't worry. The job isn't nearly as dangerous as it seems.
Isn't it? Don't be silly.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Taffy.
Well, men must work and women must weep.
Are you ready to speak to the drivers now, ma'am? Yes, ask them to come in, please.
At least that used to be the idea.
This is quite informal. Gather round, will you? I want you all to realize the importance of the operation in which you're about to take part. During the next few days, a vast quantity of mechanical transport and war material is being delivered for shipment abroad. I can't tell you why, but I can tell you that it may not be long before we hear the news for which we've all been waiting so anxiously. Your destination is Craddock, and I want every driver to make it a point of honor that her lorry arrives by its own power and not at the end of a tow rope. A good deal of your journey will be done by night, so keep your distance, your eyes on the tail light ahead, and your mind on the job. That's all. Go to it, and don't talk about it. Good luck.
Thank you, ma'am.
I've arranged for food on the way and billeting accommodation of Stanton. If you're there by midnight, they should have 6 hours sleep, but have the lorries refueled before they turn in. Yes. Railway warrants for the return journey, and be sure to get your vehicle receipt signed by the shipping officer. Yes, take care of them. Goodbye, Sergeant.
Did you catch that? Looks like a 400-mile trip.
All set. Number 1, pull away.
Dispatch rider. I keep forgetting it's a girl.
Commander Davis, this is Captain Waring. The time of embarkation of that convoy of yours has been advanced by 6 hours. Yes, well, where's their first stopping place? Right, Stanton. I'll have them notified by dispatch rider.
Oh, any sign of them yet?
I just hear them coming now.
Oh, don't trash yourself. Get on and eat.
Not horse, I hope.
Did you say horse? It's a nice thing to say.
Well, there have been cases of horse, you know.
Not in this establishment.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Going far?
Far enough.
Oh, hush, hush.
Hello, there you are at last. I was getting quite worried about you.
Oh, you're always worrying. Come on, Erna, come and eat.
Yes, I'm hungry. What went wrong with your bus?
Well, it was nothing. It was just
Cocoa, please.
Joan fixed it.
Nice of you to acknowledge it. Thank goodness we're going no further tonight. Have you seen your billets?
No, but I'll be there close and handy. Cocoa, Sarge?
Oh, thanks. You know you work too hard.
Me?
All right.
Are you not going to eat yon pie?
Yes, later on. Why?
Oh, I just wanted to be sure. I'd not like to think it was wasted.
Sausage roll, please. And hurry up, it's for the sergeant.
Joan is so keen on her work. It's touching, isn't it?
I don't know about you warriors. I could do with a good night's rest.
Aye, it's been a long drive.
It's only when you get into the lights you realize how tired you are.
Pull yourself together. You'll be seeing young David soon.
David, that your man? My what?
Well, your boy.
No nonsense. How do you even know him?
You know him well enough to be in love with him. It happened to me once.
Oh? Who was he?
Oh, his name was Paul.
Where? In England?
Oh, no, not here. Not here.
Where's the convoy, Sergeant?
They're all inside.
Are you Sergeant Nelson?
Yes, it's me.
An urgent dispatch for you.
Right. Sure.
Sure.
Come on, girls, we're moving.
What did you say? Say, come on, Sergeant. Are we going to drive all night?
Right so. Don't blame me. I want to get some sleep, too. Come on, hurry up.
War Office. That's your War Office. Hush, hush.
Of course. Stone me off a branch. Women working all night.
This is a woman's war.
How about these PG carriers and the last batch of lorries?
Well, 17480 ought to have arrived by now.
I expect they've stopped to have their hair waved.
Well, I shouldn't wonder. Troops involved?
Half of them going aboard now.
I say, isn't there any sign of 174MG column? What? Oh, right there, yes. 174MT column reporting arrival, sir. I can't understand why they're so late. Well, they're not late. Well done, Sergeant. Check over those vehicles and get them aboard. Right, sir. Hello? Yes, who is it?
Pay attention.
We've laid on a track to take you to your billets. That'll give you a chance to have a bit of shut-eye. We've reserved a compartment for you on the 8:15 train to take you back.
Do we have to change anywhere?
Change at Leicester.
Esther! 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 Here we are, Missy.
And about time. We've only been waiting for 2 hours. I hit 6. Train seems a bit packed. Better get in where you can.
Hurry along, please. Gotta leave straight away. Running an hour late.
Here, what about this? Come on, any port in a storm. Let's get in here. Come on, Anne. Well, listen, let's go.
Well, hurry on in. Hurry along there, please.
You have a fine pair of lungs.
Oh, sorry, miss. I know more than that ship movements. As far as I'm concerned, you can have a first-class carriage each. The old train, if you like, and the engine. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Not your fault.
Don't you worry about us. We're fine. I'd rather be here than 16 to a carriage.
A lot of curious things have happened in this van. You'll be surprised. Wait a minute, Joe. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's going to be comfy in here. Look at that. Wagon load of sparrows.
Good heavens, must we have this?
Where's the sergeant? Oh, he got in the wrong train.
Yeah, Fred, I'll never tell you that story about the girl and the sergeant. Got in a train, and they were going...
Now then, none of that. Ladies present.
This is going to be delightful.
I'm sorry, miss, but they're quite harmless.
That's a matter of opinion.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, a lot of cold shoulders round here, aren't there? Must be in the meat van.
You need to stop from complaining. There's room for us all.
Sorry we're crowding, huh?
Oh, not at all. These seats are not reserved.
Hope this won't bother you.
Oh, not a bit. I have a father and 2 brothers, and they all smoke pipes at the same time.
Have one?
No, thanks.
Yes, go on.
You'll be needing them all yourself.
I've got lots of them. Lord Bolton sends them to me.
Well, I don't mind if I do. I'm fair famished.
Never known you when you weren't.
I don't require to go fashion myself about my figure.
Well believe that.
Will you have one, madam?
No, thank you.
Oh, don't thank me, I only work here.
Some have meat and canna eat, and some would eat that want it. But we have meat and we can eat, so let the Lord be thanked.
Ah, there's a great deal of truth in that.
Are you Scotch?
How'd you guess?
Tell by the way you wear your hat. I love the lassie, a bonny island lassie. She's as fair as lilies in the dale. She's as sweet and
Tired,
the bonny blooming
Yes. You've been travelling since early this morning?
All together, please. I love the lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as fair as the lilies in the dale. La 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 la.
Some of us are trying to sleep.
Don't like music, eh? Here, I bet you like this one. There's an old mill by the stream, sweet Nellie Dean.
Oh, stir it, old chap. We're all tired.
All right, old boy. All right, all right. Good night, everybody.
Hope you don't snore.
Lady, when I go to sleep, I just lie down and I curls up like a little tiny flower.
People have no right to snore like that.
They can't help it as a rule. They're apt to be asleep at the time.
Do try and stop him, for heaven's sake.
The man's asleep, woman. You're like a Nazi with your do's and don'ts.
Well, at least they're efficient.
Who's efficient? It's Joan. She thinks you're Nazis are. She's quite right. The Nazis are efficient, like snakes are efficient. They're efficient to wait and strike and poison. The louse is efficient. The rat is efficient. A worm in a corpse is efficient. But don't you think it's better to be inefficient than a human being? How can you talk about Nazi efficiency?
How can I talk? This is a free country, isn't it?
Coming back, Bill. Bill, he's coming back. Oh, back, Bill. Get down, Bill. Steady, boy.
You tell me this is a free country. I know it. I know what freedom means. Because my people have lost it. God forbid that you should ever have to learn what that is in the same way. You wouldn't talk to me about Nazi efficiency then.
You foreigners, you all get so excited.
If you had the Nazis here, in this island, maybe you'd get excited.
I could do with seeing you on Hitler at the Chamber of Horrors.
That's the start. Yes, that's the price for the old sword, so.
Ah, several hours, right.
You don't understand. You still don't understand what this war really means.
Well, I like that, after all the bombs and air raids we've had.
No, you do not know. In spite of the air raids, in spite of the bombs, they're nothing. In France, the French cheer the British bombers over their town, because to them now, a bomb is beautiful, and fire and flame are sweet. They cry, bomb us, blast us to dust, as long as the dust blows into the Nazis' eyes. Kill us, as long as you kill them. Don't you understand? Bombs are clean. You don't know the filth of the Gestapo. You don't know the slavery, the misery and degradation.
Must we have all this? For heaven's sake, keep calm, keep calm.
Keep calm. My country's gone. I'm calm. My father was shot for fun. I'm calm. My younger brother was handsome, but I'll never forget his face after they're done with him. It's all right. I'm calm. I'm calm when they take my paw. I'm calm.
Do you realize, my friend, that before the Battle of Waterloo, the officers' ladies put on pretty evening dresses and had a ball? That's as near as they ever got to the war. The soldiers' girls couldn't even get as near as that. Now it looks to me as if without the women we couldn't carry on at all. And do you also realize that we're quite a small country trying to do the work of a very big one, and we certainly couldn't without the women? It gives man something to think about. 7 characters in search of... But there are only 4 here. Follow me and let's take a look at the other 3.
Bearing 180, set.
Rickson bearing 180.
Replace colours. Stand easy.
Private Hayden reporting to this battery as telephonist. Have you got your AB-64?
Right, sir. Right wheel, quick, mark. Mark time. Detachment, halt. Stand easy.
Oh, golly, I'm glad to be back. Why, didn't Mama's little pet have a good leave? Since Daddy got his platoon in the Home Guard, you'd think there wasn't any other branch of the service. Well, he's got to have his bit of fun. Well, it's a bit thick talking about Northover projectors to somebody who's on a 3.7. Whee! Can I speak to Junior Commander Thompson, please? I'm ever so lucky to be posted to this battery. I was a mess orderly. I trained as a telephonist. I've got some friends here, Private Hopkins and Miller. Are they still here? Hopkins and Miller? Yes, they are. Oh, goody. I can't wait to see them. Oh, sorry, Gran. What were you saying? Well, I told you all there is to tell, really. There was quite a nice, cheery crowd on the old. But I must admit I'm glad to see your old mugs again. Can't believe me luck. What's it like here? Oh, it's all right. Jean Knox calls us every morning with orange juice and a new laid egg. You are a caution. Dot, really, we must be going, otherwise we'll miss the last bus. Oh, come on, chaps. One for the road. What do you say? No, not me, really. Same again, Ducks. Good.
I'll say the race was dirty.
Half pint of beer and a
Pound, and Northern Grey doubles it at 100 to 8.
Northern Grey, don't be silly.
What do you mean, don't be silly? It's a fact. What do you know about racing?
Quite a bit. Lost a peg on that old nag. Crawled in on her knees.
Yeah, that Bob, I told you it was a fiddle. What are you going to have?
I've just all one, thanks.
Make that a double. I've had a good day. Racing ain't on the level today. You get a job 2 minutes before the off, and then where are you? You don't stand it.
Here's your coat. We've got to be in 15 minutes. Oh, do wait a second.
Now, you take White Star. Do you know why she started odds on?
She's got form and breeding.
And a girl, did you hear that? And I'll tell you something else.
We must go, Doc. Don't want to see you get into trouble. Oh, baloney. I'm entitled to a drink, aren't I? 10 more minutes won't lose the war.
Yeah, she was third, second, first, last 3 times out.
All right, Dot, we're going. Oh, please do wait a minute.
Now, she ought to have won, didn't she? But what happens? A cart horse wins at 100 to 8. Now, there's a fiddle, isn't it?
Oh, my
Come on, have another drink. Have you got change of a fiver, Governor? 4 bunts and some silver. Give me some sixpences. I'm going on a fruit machine, and this little lady's coming with me.
I wish I could.
Now, you've got plenty of time. Never mind about the war. Now, you take this Northern Star. She ran at Newmarket 6 weeks ago. She started favourite and wasn't in the first 14. Now, there's an eye diddle for you.
Hi, diddle.
Yes, diddle. Come on, me old cockspanner. What about my change? We want to get going.
You're awfully late.
Walking.
Did you get sore, all right?
No. Sentry caught me.
Oh. Dot. What's the matter?
See that picture? It's my husband. Been wounded, probably killed.
He's got the DFC.
Says something after the way I treated him.
I didn't know you were married.
Don't think he did either. I used to go to parties without him. Never caught up in a silly crowd. And he went. Overseas. I used to be fond of him. I'd give anything in the world if I could see him now. Never had the nerve to write and explain.
Does he know you're in the ads?
No.
Write and tell him.
So what?
Might make all the difference if he knew you were doing something useful.
My darling George, I'm now in the ads, confined to barracks. Useful. Me.
Look at that. I'm feeling down in the mouth after severe confinement.
What?
I mean 7 days CB. Keep your semi on, Maggie. Bet sends love to you all, so do I. Dot. Did you ever?
What on earth has she been up to?
Oh, well, you know, Dot. The sergeant wants to see you in half an hour.
What for?
How should I know? Anyway, you don't ask questions in the army. You just obey orders.
She's a dear girl. She's an unfortunate girl. Sometimes I feel almost sorry for her. Almost. But not quite. I'm sorrier for us since she got that for once, too. Surely there's some way we can get away from her.
Wish we could be with Betty and Dot instead.
That's an idea.
Let's try and transfer to Agag. You know, a mixed MT company.
It's in the bag.
We hope.
Me too.
Of course, you too.
Oh, that'll be a change. What will? We're going out to tea tomorrow afternoon.
Well, at the high tea.
High enough. Well, where are we going? Don't be so inquisitive.
How beautifully that girl plays. Oh, my dear, don't stop. Nobody ever plays that piano now.
I'm afraid I'm a little out of practice. I never get near a piano.
Oh, please do come here whenever you feel like it.
Well, that's awfully good of you, Mrs. Sheridan. So peaceful here.
Isn't it strange that probably for the first time in English history, women are fighting side by side with the men?
The first time?
I can't quite see my mother driving a lorry in a tin hat.
Of course, you know, this is going to make a tremendous difference to the status of women after the war's over.
I'm sure it will, my dear. That's my husband.
Oh, please forgive me, Mrs. Sheridan. I'm so inquisitive. But it's such a fine place.
Yes, isn't it? He was a flying man in the days when an aeroplane was like a cardboard box. They were wonderful men, some of them, that went out to fly in those old machines. He was a wonderful man, too.
Where did you meet him?
In Etaples in 1916.
In Etaples?
We used to call it Eat Apples.
What were you doing there?
I was in the wax.
The wax?
Well, the ats, as you call them now.
How did you meet him?
I met him just after I was wounded.
Wounded?
Yes, I was driving an ambulance, and we'd been rather heavily strafed. I was wounded, not very seriously, by shrapnel in the shoulder. In fact, between ourselves, a little piece of it's still there.
Go on, Mrs. Sheridan.
Well, he brought me flowers in the hospital. I fell in love with him. Thank God he fell in love with me, too. I never knew a moment's peace after that. One day he was in a big fight with one of the great German aces. He brought the Hun down. That was his 28th. But he was shot to pieces, very near death. Still, he got better, and we were married in 1918.
Yes?
Frank lived till 1930, when David was 11 years old. He died of his wounds after 12 years.
And David, too, is flying.
He's always wanted to. It's in his blood. How could I stop him? Well, what about another cup of tea?
Oh, Mrs. Sheridan, do forgive me.
What for?
Well, for all that nonsense I was talking just now.
Oh, my dear, you must believe in all those things with all your heart and soul, and you must fight for them, as you are fighting for them. We didn't really know what we wanted, but I believe you'll do, and I believe you'll get it. The most marvelous grey eyes. When are you going to see David again?
Oh, soon. Quite soon.
Soon? No, Anne, I'm afraid you won't be seeing him soon. You've got that transfer you wanted. Now you're going to drive ambulances. War's never very kind to lovers.
That radio, do turn it down some and I can't hear myself sing. Thanks, that's much better. It'll be 6, that'll be 12. I better allow a few inches.
That's going to make all the difference. If you think a few yards of cretonne are going to cheer up this dreary hole, you're mistaken.
You know of a better hole, why do you not go to it?
What do you mean?
Why did you need to go following us here?
Following? I suppose you expect me to believe that you all got transferred here just to get away from me.
Let's have a look at your children. 2, 4, 5, 6, and all with red hair.
Oh, the red hair. It was a chance. Well, it might interest you to know that I was perfectly aware of your little plan.
Oh, do shut up, for heaven's sake.
Don't you tell me to shut up. You take orders from me now.
I've reached the end of my patience. In Scotland.
In Scotland. I suppose you call Glasgow Docks Scotland.
There goes Wailing Willie again.
Keep those curtains drawn.
Did we get the new postings through today?
Yes, sir, that's been confirmed.
Oh, good.
Evening mail, sir.
Thank you. Are they going to make any tea next door?
Sure to be. See if you can get us 2 cups, sir.
Very good, sir. Here, here's a telegram and 2 letters for the Attery.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I'm not a great expert, but according to my book, you're not going to be married just yet.
Oh? How long?
Yes, that's it. About 5 years. It'll be a very happy marriage. Lots of children. And you're not going to be very interested in the outside world.
Well, you're all wrong. I don't mind about the happiness and the children, but I am very interested in the outside world. And I'm going to be married next month.
It's like being in a jackpot with the wasps going round and round.
They're off to the factories.
Now let me have a look at your hands.
No, it's all nonsense.
Who wants a tea? Oh, Freddy, I'll take it into him if you like. Thank you. Tea, sir?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a bit noisy, isn't it? You girls all right?
We're fine, sir.
Oh, you.
A tea?
Thank you. There's some letters there for the Attery.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going on target. I go steady. Precision steady. On target. Victor, on target. Fire!
It's one of those nights when you can't help feeling romantic.
27 answering? No, sir, I'm afraid he's not here.
Yes, well, we tied up the canoe, and all you could hear was the
What?
whispering wind. All of a sudden, he pulled me into his arms and asked me to...
Asked you to do what?
That's these guns. I can't hear a thing.
Marry him. Oh. 12,400.
That's 12,400.
3,800.
CHQ here. What? Right. 38 V-dumps gone.
Get the map.
Send them all available ammunition and tell them to stand by immediately to go with 2 ambulances.
Right, sir.
Who are the night duty drivers?
We are, sir.
Right. Lance Corporal, I want you to send your 2 ambulances to report immediately to the 38B battery.
Yes, sir.
That's where Dalton Betty is stationed. Where's Anne? She went out with a team.
I better take a coat.
Now, this is its location. Are you quite sure you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, you meet the 2 lorries at the gates. Now, girls, take care of yourselves, won't you? Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Anne! Anne! We're wanted. What's the matter? Come on.
glad it's you driving, Maggie.
What's the matter, Anne?
Telegram from David's mother. He's missing. Believed killed.
I'm sorry, but words won't help. Nothing else.
No.
Now we have hatred to fill the empty places in our hearts.
What's the use of hatred?
You'll find, as I have, it's something strong to hold on to. Until the world is sane again.
I don't know why I was so rude to you just now.
Oh, away. Bunch of women together. We're bound to get in each other's nerves sometimes. There's a sweetie in my pocket if you'd like it. Thanks.
Okay, Dad. All right upstairs, sir.
Oh, yes, it's still there. Any news for the ammunition yet?
No, sir, none at all.
I hope Dot and Betty are all right.
You're fond of them, aren't you? You six always did get on well together. I don't know why I was always left out in the cold.
Maybe you're too shy to draw up your chair to the fire.
Me shy?
Aye, it takes folks different ways.
Casualty's not quite ready. Stand by in the slip trench.
Right.
Play! Bearing 311. Angle 18. Bearing 310.
Elevate.
Angle 18.
Halt. On target.
Bearing
Hang back
309.
on target. First, 12,800.
12,800.
Ready? 800. Set. Angle 30. Position steady. Use 1/8.
Use 1/8. Fire!
Goodbye, Maggie. You'll make a good wife to Jan Alexander. sweet is revenge. You're getting what you want, Erna. But perhaps you'll soon be able to have something far sweeter. Your own home in your own country. Well, Corporal, how nice to see a smile on your face. And such a nice smile. Who'd have thought it? Ah, there's that dear little thing again. Well, Half-Pint, you've got your gun. The girl who won't be left behind. Well, Dot, it's a new life for you. And a happier one, we hope. Poor Anne. Journey doesn't end in lovers' meeting this time. You won't forget. But you won't go under. Well, there they are. The women. Our sweethearts, sisters, mothers, daughters. Let's give in at last and admit that we're really proud of you. You strange, wonderful, incalculable creatures. The world you're helping to shape is going to be a better world because you're helping to shape it. Pray silence, gentlemen. I give you a toast. The gentle sex.